All right, guys. Let me just get this set up. You know what? We're going to put this on because why the fuck not? Hang on. All right. Fuck it. All right, so guys, we got the tournament coming on. Everybody's like, Dave, we gonna get to this or what? But bear with me. I gotta see the order of which things we're in. Tournaments, tournament replays, MaxPax versus Art. Here we go. All right. Who's ready for some fucking PvP finals from yesterday's tournament, which were done earlier today, but my computer crashed, like I said, and it was actually something really silly. Even naturally, I still have the side panel off my case, and it ended up being something external. That was really weird. Anyway, let's go on to game number one. Who's ready? We got some StarCraft. You guys ready for this? Oops. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Stargazers. Give it up for Storm Gaming's MaxPax in the blue. And his opponent in the upper right. Give it up for our pink Polish Protoss. From Platinum Heroes, it's Art. Mr. Pink Probius Boy. Going for the high ground, 2-gate expand, probably. Art a little more of a traditionalist. MaxPax, the best Protoss versus Protoss player in the world, probably, arguably, if not number 2. Honestly, I was talking to him. He felt confident he would do well against Clem. As you know, that can be the case sometimes when we watch him and Clem play. And I talked to him earlier today, if he was in there. All right. MaxPax going for a scout. Art also looking here for cheeky blocks, going to set up for low ground pylon. Before high ground pylon? No. We're not there yet. Ooh, MaxPax with the... Oh, Art with the block. That's actually a really early block from Art. And you know something? Why Art... Wait, Art's blocking him off because he's trying to psych MaxPax out. Art going for a 1-gate. Is he going to take this back base or is he going to do something extra cheeky? My apologies, chat. That was a little weird. MaxPax is going for his expand. 1-gate expand like normally. Art might be just going into Stargate more than likely. When we think about it, Art likes his oracles. It's Oracle Art. And meanwhile, MaxPax's probe is on a mission to kill this pylon, taking out most of the shields. Just slightly out DPS in the shields practically. No, I'm just kidding. He is going to get some hull damage. No Zealot going out. Wait, he didn't even get hull damage. Why'd he send it back? He's just like, whatever, dude. He actually could have got hull damage on it. That's pretty funny, but he's actually helping him out then. I think MaxPax realizes, well... Okay, it's going to be a Robo. He's going for a Warp Prism. Art's just going to go in for a Warp Prism and try that. And go from the back. You know what? That's not a bad idea. But you know what? This Zelnaga Watchtower reveals any possible drop locations for, well, any race. That's actually really cool about that Watchtower in this map is, well, we don't need slow field zones. We can see what's coming. The fight for the one Watchtower is awesome. And I actually really like this map. I don't know if you guys do or don't. It can have its annoyances, but I think this is a pretty cool map all around. Myself, it's a break from the huge. And it is going to be 3-gate Robo from Art in a weird way. But MaxPax realizes all you have to do is take the Zelnaga Watchtower. And he's just going to scout around for proxies to be safe. Macro up, build a battery down here. But I don't think he's going to be expecting this. He does have... Okay, he's going for an Oracle opener, which is not a bad idea. Art's going to have a shield battery in preparation. But I don't think it's going to matter. MaxPax going up again with the probe, but... Ooh, Stalker's luckily just out of position. MaxPax going to try to get a read here. But doesn't want to lose his probe. Oop, he's going to... Yeah, he's 100% losing his probe. And you know what? Unluckily, he took it off the Zelnaga Watchtower. Had he just left it here, MaxPax would have been here. Yeah, the slow speed is kind of ridiculous. I think plenty of us would agree. Oracle kind of casually passes by the Warp Prism. They're both going to greet each other. And I think MaxPax already knows what's up. Okay, we're going to have 3 Stalkers. Another one. MaxPax going for a Void Ray. Does have a shield battery and 1 pylon, but he dropped immediately a battery and a pylon right off the rip. Does have Warp battery overcharge available, but that's a lot of Stalkers. He can pull some boys to fight, but he's going to try not to. Void Ray is going to make this Kirk down, and MaxPax actually finding some value against the battery because Art chrono boosted and he has 1 Nexus. So this looks like a pretty short, decisive game. Battery taking a lot of damage on the bottom. The Warp Gauge just completed for MaxPax. First Void Ray out, 2 more Stalkers warping in, but the Warp Ends are actually going to hurt him a little bit. Ooh, Prismatic Alignment helped the fight, but the boys pull. Max in desperation a little, but not really. He's got another gate down below. He's got probes mining, and below this, and gas saturation is fully there. Nice plays from both players, but the Warp Prism looks like it's about to fall. Oh my god, it goes down. But 1 Void Ray, a battery, and a Dream with battery overcharge on cooldown is not looking good for Max. Overall, he's in a, well, way better position for economy. Oracle being annoying and gets a ton of worker kills himself. Okay, MaxPax has had to fight with his boys, so he's losing more. Still ahead on workers on 2 bases, but just a Void Ray, a Prism, and a battery that's depowered. Battery overcharge reactivated, and Art's pretty committed because Art is down to the original 12 workers he started with. Well, in terms of numbers, not the same ones. So it looks like MaxPax is in a fantastic position. Art going for another Warp Prism behind this, almost completed. MaxPax is just building workers as he can, nothing really else. He's trying to do Warpins. 4 Stalkers and a Void Ray. Void Ray's pretty damaged, though. MaxPax throwing away the Void Ray. Don't like this. But the Oracle, trying to get some damage, is going to try to get a Stasis Ward. He's going to trip the Stalker, but GG is called. Art just knows he lost too much, and that was game number 1 of the finals. Let's move on to game number 2. All right, here we go. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice, representing Platinum Heroes. It is our pink Polish Protoss, Art. And his opponent in the upper right, representing Psystorm Gaming, give it up for MaxPax, our blue Protoss player. Going to Pax it up. MaxPax is, we got Goomy God and Maximus Paximus on Psystorm. And then we got Geralt of Rivia and Special. And then from there, we got a bunch of other players that people don't usually see coming back out. But obviously, BioAce is pretty strong and Nicaract. But we have a lot of others on Psystorm Gaming. Cough Special, Juanito, the meme lord in his own ways, but he's just got so many. Special has so many builds. I think sometimes it works against him in some cases because he'll be like, "All right, let's take a build from like 2015, right? And we're gonna tweak it for today's ladder session." I wonder what would happen. I want to ask him about that sometime. I wonder if Special would get back in for a cast with Dave. That was a lot of fun, but I was really drunk. Like a sober cast with Special, I think would be extra fun, and you guys would like it. Dave and Juanito. We need a Steadfast and Up a Tree Zelda rematch is what we need, and then I'll get Special in for that. Who wants to see that? That's good. That's good quality content. Alrighty. Oops. Probe going down and taking the Cybercore. MaxPax gonna be annoying and try to get the block. You know, he's really good at getting the block to roll, but MaxPax going for the Nexus before a second gas, as he showed me in my coaching too. You're going to cast a few games, hopefully Friday. I'll send it to you. See how. Approve? What do you mean? Just do it. If you guys want to cast, just cast. Do your thing. Ask people to give you replays. And yeah. And I'm going to start putting these in for subscribers in my subscriber replay thing, the tournament packs, after a while. I kept saying that, but now I'm actually getting to work on it. Yeah, I can't promise everybody co-casting on everything. I hate to say it, but I feel like I'm a little overextended. At this point, I don't think that's rude. I've been doing this for... Sometimes, maybe we could try it out, Veteran Gamer. It's not being a jerk. It is just the way she goes. It's Stargate Wall for MaxPax. It's Stargate versus Stargate. MaxPax is going to finish first, unluckily for Art. And he has a advantage here. We shall see. I mean, we could do something. Maybe if you want to practice on a replay sometime, Veteran Gamer. We'll see, buddy. Because I was mentioning before, too, it's like, it's nothing against anybody, but, like, literally, I can give you a list of, like, at least, it's truthfully more like 30 people that want to cast. And then every time I try to look for people to cast, nobody's available. It's pretty funny. Like, actual people I'd invited. Like, not them asking, or they had in the past. Alright, it's going to be full wall versus a full wall. This is kind of funny. Art going for Phoenixes. It's a build order counter, it should be, but guess what? Oracle and the Adepts killing the Stalker. That's actually pretty funny. And before the Oracle goes down, that's actually huge catches from the Oracle. Quite worth it. Okay, both Adepts probably going to go down. Yep, they are. And Shade's going to finish, so it is going to get out of the Graviton Beam. So one Adept does live. Another Oracle going to go behind this. No, I got you, buddy. I'm just being honest. Like, I've tried it out, and, like, listen, we'll talk about that. We got a game to cast. We got a finals to cast. I go off on tangents. Hell, I miss Chicken Man for that. How much have Chicken Man and Dave cast? If anybody remembers, it's been a bit. No, I'm just kidding. People know. Do we just go on talking about whatever? It's all right. It's all right, fam. I'm also extremely tired from my shitty sleep schedule today. Oh my god, the Oracle Micro of MaxPax is sick. He's just skirt-tailing around Stalkers and Phoenixes even, and everything else. MaxPax is just so good. Art going for a Dark Shrine, that's even scouted, I believe. Yeah, that was scouted. So MaxPax is just right on top of this. Like, stink on shit. Phoenixes being annoying. Recalls the Oracle. Why did he recall the... I think he did just to stay away from the Stalkers. This is a weird game. MaxPax setting up for third base, but it's looking pretty good for... Well, for MaxPax, he's killed 10 workers. Art down a little bit in worker production, but... Oh my god. That's just crazy. So MaxPax actually kept the Oracle alive. This is just nuts. The trades he's gotten with an Oracle against, like, every counter he can think of with it, or... His Oracle control has been phenomenal, and even not losing it with the battery and the Stalkers, that's just crazy. He's just like, why didn't Art want to play this last night? Poor Art, probably just feeling a little intimidated because he had to play against MaxPax. Hopefully he's doing something better. Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, dude, Chicken Man misses stuff. Trust me. I missed the shit out of him. We all got to be happy he's doing, you know, it's a mixed bag thing. I hope to take time off for real and just do it. And I know after I'll probably be like, yeah, we're derailed on... I've said this forever, and it's never happened. Anyway, in terms of army supply, MaxPax is ahead, but it's just a group of Stalkers over here. Dark Shrine's done. No DTs being more from Art. I think Art's forgetting he has a Dark Shrine, too, funnily enough. MaxPax just... Look at this micro. The micro is sick. The Oracle got 7 kills, even with Phoenixes right on it. With all this going on, and MaxPax is traded better here. These are some battered Stalkers, but look at Art's, and Art actually lost the Stalker war. So MaxPax is now ahead. Basically 16 workers, at least. It's a pretty big deficit in total. 17 killed. Very much Kirktown here. Recall is DT. Yeah, Max even has, he has 2 observers with this, so. Where are they? Actually, they're on Art's side of the map. Art has been unable to get anything done, really. He got a 3rd base, but still, he's down on workers. He's down on army supply. MaxPax is pushing out with the army supply advantage, going into disruptors and charge with +1, a little significantly faster than Art, actually, but Chrono Boost is a good unit. GG. MaxPax clears another game. Can Art come back? Do we have a long series, or is this going to be a 3-0? Let's find out. Who's ready for game number 3? You're streaming some chess. Oh, boy. Majti? How do I say your name? Can you, like, type it out? Is it Majti? Mm-hmm. What's up, everybody? Who's ready for game number 3? Nox Matos, what up? When chat says we're ready, we're ready. Yes? Alright, let's see what happens in game number 3. And I've not reported the scores, and I'm pulling on a poker face here as much as I can. Because again, it's just how things went. Yeah, but at least we got the replays. These guys are great. Huge shout out to MaxPax for being based as hell through everything. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner this time. Representing Psystorm Gaming, it is our blue Protoss player, MaxPax. Maximus Paximus, Wolf Wolf. And his opponent in the bottom left. Give it up for Art. We got Data C. And Art going for the low ground. MaxPax going for the low ground. Let's see what we got this game. MaxPax probably going to do more of the same. He's liking that 1 gate expand before double gas like it's PVZ. Art is in fart mode, Sibajan. I mean, maybe. Both with the gate scout. Nothing too cheeky so far. Max with a later gas than Art by a little. No, they're both the same time. They're both going for the same maneuvers. Probe's gonna give each other a high five in the middle of the map. And are they both just going to block right away before they have a Nexus? My guess is yes. Well, actually, are they, though? We'll see. I think Art's going to this time. Alrighty. We are going to have a little bit of a skirmish. MaxPax going for the double gas first instead. Changing it up a little bit. But, you know, they're both going to contest the base or try to. Who forces the Zealot? Who doesn't? I think Max is still going to be able to land his. He's just so quick on it. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. We're going to find out soon. You never know if you get heart or fart. And that's funny. Well... little tazy zappy zap on each side. Zealots forced from both players. Art does drop the pylon. Max is going to wait patiently. And I don't really hate that. He forced the Zealot out. Max didn't even have to drop it. That's actually really good for MaxPax if you think about it. So he didn't even have to drop a pylon as of yet. Okay, he's going to be try to do work with this probe and try to debate to get... gets the Nexus down. MaxPax actually getting a higher value here. Just slightly. As stuff traded out, he lost the probe. Forced to cancel, but in terms of the Nexus, he won the Nexus war. Art going for the Nexus too, but he's going to have a few Stalkers before. It's just an Adept and a Zealot for MaxPax, but that means he's going to have his Stargate done quicker. Doesn't have a battery. He's again going for an Oracle. MaxPax is going to be annoying, trying to keep Art on the other side of the map. But Art's going to push out, which is a smart move. He's got a couple Stalkers. He's got a Zealot. MaxPax with the Zealot in the wall like it's PVZ. This looks like a PvZ setup, doesn't it, guys? Oh, Oracle coming out. Max doesn't have a battery just yet. The one Zealot actually helping a little bit. Oh, guess what? The Oracle's going to win the fight. That's Kirktown, baby. The Zealot chiseled the shields. And Oracle should win. Look at the micro of one slow Zealot and one slow Zealot. MaxPax out micros him. Stalker comes in. Is potentially going to be annoying to this Oracle. But actually, the Oracle is going to help him win the fight against the Stalker as his first Stalker comes out. Going across the map. Adept being damn annoying because of the low ground. One Adept. Not going to be able to do much other than be a nuisance because there's one shield battery. It's just going to indefinitely hold against one Adept. If it was two, that'd be different. But an Adept and an Oracle, funnily enough, that is going to make a bigger difference. What a weird game. This early on. Oracle taking some hull damage. It's not good for Max, but he's going to go back and come back in with a reinforcing Oracle. Okay, now they're going to group together. Art going to try to get in position of this. MaxPax looks like he's pathing it right into it. Oh, Art, funnily enough, going to have to go down with the Stalker. He doesn't have a lot of units, or feels like he does. To defend, he does have a shield battery, but that's a double Oracle, which can out DPS the shield battery. And he's going to catch the gas one. He's getting 5, 6. Oh my god, he's getting some value here. MaxPax has to be careful, though. That's one injury. Oh, he throws an Oracle accidentally. Does engage with the Pulsar Beam and a couple probes. Doesn't want to lose the other one. But both players have Blink. Art a little further ahead, of course, but MaxPax dropping a Forge. Getting another gate through with this, so he's catching up on gateway production, ahead on workers. Significantly ahead on workers. And going to take a gas. So MaxPax just needs to buy time. But realistically, he still has an Oracle. Still has an Adept camping over here for some scouting, if nothing else. Art, well, yeah, he's going to look around for... He's just scouting. He's going down to the Zelnaga Watchtower, presumably with his probe. Or is he going to proxy? Yeah, he's going to proxy. There's the Art Dark Shrine. Art likes his DTs. Fart thrown by too much sleep. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Art's not... I asked Art if he's a boomer. He was laughing. I go, well, I guess relative to MaxPax, he is a fellow boomer. But I gotta say, usually he's pretty quiet to me. Sometimes I wonder if it's the language stuff, but I gotta say it's been kind of nice. MaxPax has been pretty good about communicating overall. Sometimes he just doesn't check Discord, but he's been a good dude through all these tournaments. Anybody else sad about Estrella and Need a little bit? I think they were playing really well, and I mean Showtime played really well too. Everybody really did all around. I mean, thinking of it on other sides, but I was hoping for a couple NA surprises, but they still both played extremely well, I think. I didn't get to catch as much of Neeb. There's a lot I need to catch up on. DT's gonna morph in. Look at the Stalker in the wall. With the battery, Rev Tag's gonna help this out. Another Stalker working in. That is Kirktown, baby. But an Archon, that's actually a smart move for Art. It's about as good as you can do right there in that situation. Art blinks away. Does take a lot of hull damage. Almost loses 2 Stalkers so far in this fight. Does have an Archon for reinforcements up in the main. It's a weird Dark Shrine location. That could be pretty easily sniped from a blink. Both players on 3 bases, but Art, again, behind on workers. He's going to have to transfer back because there was a lot of pressure there. Actually, he's not even thinking of that yet. He's just worried about defense. MaxPax, the army advantage, going to go push across the map. He's got +1 on the way. His Robo's a little faster. His charge is a little faster. And he's even got photon cannons in the main. And, or the third, sorry, the Nat in the third. Not in the main, but that's fine. He knows it's a proxy somewhere. He anticipates that. Good read. Oh my god, this fight is going very well for MaxPax. I don't know why Art's engaging that far away from the shield battery. He can tell there's more Stalkers. So he kind of threw a few units away. Oracle going to come in. That's classic MaxPax, but beautiful defense from Art against the Oracle. And MaxPax taking a bad fight into the battery overcharge, but you know what? Yeah, actually, that's not the best fight to write home about. Right there, charge is going to complete, though. Art making some very good trades, but the Oracle is back with a vengeance, and there's nothing to defend. Well, the 2 Stalkers are out of position that were defending before. Oh, 8 workers go down for Art. MaxPax on the retreat on his back foot. But realistically, no, he's ahead. He's going to take a 4th base, feeling confident. I still haven't found that proxy. I think he might start looking for it. He's just going to group up and push across the map, I feel like. Going into disruptors, but so is Art. Art's a little behind. Oh, MaxPax has a +1 army, or a +1 upgrade advantage for ground weapons, which is pretty good. Art may have a moment of opportunity, but it's not looking like it. MaxPax about to finish +2. Art now has charge as well, though. And the gate count is well in favor of MaxPax with 8-4. I ain't no mathematician, guys, but look at this army supply. 39-64 with 4 gate production. Even the proxy pylon is discovered for Art. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for our Polish Protoss player. All right, not so Platinum Hero from Platinum Heroes. Okay, Guardian Shield activated. Shield battery's going to finish, but the Nexus is not done, so battery overcharge is not available. And that upgrade advantage is showing as the shield battery gets out DPS'd. MaxPax with the charged lots and the Stalkers fighting. Is going to find high-value disruptors out, though. Can we get a good connect? It's disruptors in a drain. Nice pullback to the Zealots, but GG's called. And guess what? That was a short finals. And maybe, just maybe, like Thorn said, he already had too much sleep. That was it. That was a clean sweep 3-0 for MaxPax. But we did have someone hell up a sign saying not all cops are bad. I agree. If you had to search hard enough, you could find a few good apples in the police station. It's hard, but they happen occasionally. I mean, I suppose that depends. We had 1 vote. So somebody got their points back. Something went wrong. And that was it. We've had all sorts of weird stuff happen in tournaments. Oh, you're talking about conversation here. I missed that. So GG. Oh, this veteran gamer got his points back. Maybe we'll look at replays. Some ARJ skater sent me one. I'll wait until he's around. I'll hit him up. Let me check my phone quick. Is it bad that I want to do another tournament? What if we do a post-Home Story Cup tournament? I think my girlfriend's really mad at